Hi, my name is Greg Garner. I am the founder, president, and CEO of Global Outreach Developments International. About 10 years ago, we were approached by NASA to consider implementing and facilitating an after-school program for various schools in the greater Nashville area. I got the team together and said, hey guys, here's this opportunity. This is in our interest. This is according to our values. We want to be a blessing. And we've got an awesome take on how to work with kids and how to make education something that is both fun and meaningful. The team was excited, and at the time, Rosemary and Jeff were able to get the wheels going on this vehicle that we now call CASE. And it's pretty awesome because it's now been 10 years since we started that program, and there have been so many young people who have moved through it, some of which are now even adults working out in the real world and making life happen. So we're just over here 10 years in, celebrating and really excited, not only to what has been done, but what we anticipate is going to still be done through the program.
When we began, we started with one site here at the campus of our nonprofit headquarters. I started with 12 students that were drawn from DuPont Hadley. CASE was a hit early on. The kids really enjoyed it. We had really great energy even from the facilitators and site coordinators and all the tutors that were there. So NASA reached out to us just after that first year to see if we'd be interested in developing the program into 2 sites. So that next year we started one site here at the GOD headquarters and another site at the school itself, DuPont Hadley. And so we had 2 concurrent sites. And then it was a couple years after that that we expanded to 2 other public middle schools in the city. That was kind of some of the early years of expansion and really trying to focus on what our process was and what we were really about as CASE, which was not just entertaining kids for a couple hours after school, but really providing adult partners, giving people an environment that was going to be safe, that they knew they could get their homework done, but at the same time have like a really wonderful time.
I've worked with the CASE program, after school program, for many years. Probably the most vivid impact that I can remember is a couple of students who didn't have a place at school. They didn't feel like they fit in, they didn't feel like they were a part of everything, and when they went to CASE and they got comfortable in CASE, they finally had a place to belong, where they were seen and heard and were loved.
Hi, my name is Kylie Stokes, and I was in CASE for about 3 years when I was in middle school, and it helped me so much. CASE stands for Character and Skills Education, and it helped me a lot with my character development. And I don't think I would be the person I am today without CASE. It taught me a lot about communication skills. It taught me how important eye contact is and how important it is to show that you're engaged and paying attention in a conversation. What I enjoyed about being at CASE every day was the community that I was in, and it helped me build relationships, even that I still have today. As a senior in high school, I still have friends from CASE. CASE has had a really big impact on my life because it's shown me how to communicate properly. It's taught me skills that I never thought I would have, from building a fire in the wilderness to folding a shirt. And my experience with the teachers at CASE were always amazing. It was constant support no matter what the situation was. It showed that it was an open environment and that I was free to talk to them about anything. And it just helped me a lot growing up. So yeah, I love CASE.
One of the great things about the CASE After School program is that students come back every year. And so we've been able to work with students for 3 years during their middle school period. And due to that, we've been able to witness just an amazing amount of transformation and change that we have been able to be involved in. So students who have come into the program being very shy and not coming out of their shell have found a safe place in CASE in which to kind of work out their own personality, to kind of come alive and to find skills and abilities that maybe they didn't think that they had.
We saw kids come into their own, find confidence. One of the things that I did was try to bring tools to the CASE site. And I can't tell you how many kids were like, this is the first time I've ever seen a hammer. And for me, that it's so normal, we forget sometimes how like opportunity is kept from kids just because they're not in the environment where those things can be shared. And so CASE provides us this place where we can intentionally create an environment of learning and expansion for all these children that lasts.
I like that CASE teaches us how to, it makes new friends that we don't normally hang out at school with, and it's really fun because we get to do things we wouldn't normally do.
One of the aspects of CASE is that kids get to try so many different things. I mean, we do like cooking and drama and building projects and just so many different skills that they get to try, that often we find that youth get to discover an aspect of themselves that had been dormant up to that point, but that gets to come alive due to, hey, you're really good at that. And then we get to see them develop that, to come into an awareness of that skill.
My hope for the CASE youth would be that they know that they're loved, they're valued, and that they have gifts that we can help them identify, and they can use those gifts to do wonderful things in the world in the future. And that's something that I really hope that they learn and receive in the programming that they are attending.
CASE helped me with making friends and communicating. It impacted my life by letting me know I could be myself and I don't have to listen to what others say about me.
Like middle schoolers, they're not the youngest kids. They're not high schoolers, not the oldest kids. They can sometimes fall between the cracks. And so, whether it's Jesus' insistence that he welcomes the little children, sometimes people that are forgotten, it was our insistence as well that kids that come into this school, that everyone's gonna be greeted by name, that we're all gonna look them in the eyes, that they're gonna have to be able to look at a mentor even, and be able to say, this person really cares for me. Not just that I get my homework done, but cares what I do and what I like and what I'm about. And I've been able to see that over the years. Kids are able to come into CASE and their shoulders drop a little bit. They're able to engage sometimes in a different way because we've worked really hard to build an environment where kids feel seen and heard and known.
Getting to approach an after-school program with immense intentionality means that we're doing things that, one, take kids seriously, believe that the skills that they're learning then have ramifications for the rest of their life, whether that's as simple as learning how to make eye contact and have good soft skills, or helping them with techniques that can help them with homework and not make it such a grueling experience.
So my experience with CASE a lot of times comes actually from the kids. They share just their experience in CASE and how much they're enjoying it, the different enrichment activities, the help that they're receiving with homework and the improvement they're seeing on their grades. And I've had a couple of students say too that the homework help makes a big difference of knowing someone is there who's not their teacher and not necessarily in the school, that shows them different ways to study and also different ways to actually do the work. That's been really beneficial for them.
It gives middle schoolers a venue to be themselves, to feel safe and loved and seen by adults who show up every day to invest into them and to love them and to help them to grow into the people that they're becoming amidst all of the chaotic changes that middle school can feel like it's bringing.
CASE helped me a lot as a middle school student. It helped me look forward to something and helped me get through the day and helped me build relationships with my peers and make friendships and with people that I normally wouldn't talk to. CASE really had an impact on my life, and not only as a person, but as a student as well. The teachers at CASE were really nice. You can ask them anything.
I recommend CASE quite often to parents. CASE has shown me that they're here for the long haul for our kids. I feel confident in the leaders of CASE. I feel like they're well trained, and best of all, they love our students. I love that they've been here for so many years. I love that I've gotten to work with so many great CASE leaders, and it's a program that I fully trust. And I just feel like we're lucky to have CASE.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has made the last 10 years as wonderful as they've been through the program CASE. I want to extend appreciation to all of the different people who've been involved through voluntary service and coming in and bringing their expertise and just their care to our students. I want to thank the students and their families for believing that this time together would be beneficial to the future trajectory of their kids. I want to thank our staff, our various teachers. Special thanks to Rosemary Sherrod, who under her direction got this whole thing going, to Jeff Sherrod, who made sure that it had the right shape. Even today, Stephanie and Subuga, who continues to take the responsibility for the shape of the program. I'm so thankful for NASA and our very strong and wonderful partnership. These guys are doing amazing things in the greater Nashville area, and it is an honor to be a part of what it is that they're doing. Of course, I want to thank God for his faithfulness and the fact that I know this kind of activity makes him smile. And I think that is just the most encouraging aspect of all of this. To do something that blesses families and makes God smile, I just can't imagine a better way to use our time. So, to 10 more years, to 50 more years. God bless you, everybody.